Hey guys, welcome to my channel Among Stouts. If you're new here, my name is Samantha. I'm a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 4 kiddos, and in today's video I just wanted to share with you guys really quickly what we are doing for this year's Easter unit study. I shared all about the Easter unit study that we did last year, which was from Gather Round Homeschool. You can find that video linked above. If you guys are interested in wanting to go check out another curriculum that you can use. It was absolutely wonderful. We really enjoyed it. But I've been really into this curriculum company lately this year, and so when I saw their Easter release, I just knew I had to get it. So we are doing the curriculum, the Easter unit from A Gentle and Classical Press. So I use their preschool with my little one, and we've also done their Christmas unit, so it was only fitting that we would also go ahead and do their Easter unit, which I'm super excited about. One of the really neat things about it is I pre-ordered the whole pack, so I got my print, and I did the print just because I don't have my printer right now, and buying the already printed version is just what's easier for me. But just know that you can go on there and get the digital as well if that's what you would prefer. So I did buy it all in print. I pre-ordered the whole print and supply kit, so I'm really excited, and I'll share all of it with you guys. I looked at the book list. In here because when I ordered it, I didn't take the time to look at it, and we actually have the majority of these books, but they're packed up. So I'm going to order the books that we don't have, and then either probably just skip out on the books that we have but they're packed, or try to find them, or maybe even get them from the library. I haven't quite decided yet, but I just know that I'm not purchasing them again. So this is also meant for kiddos 2 to 8 years old. And I have 2 kids that are under 8, and then I have 2 kids that are over 8. But we're still all going to do it together. I think, you know, you're the mom, you're the homeschool parent, so you can make that choice. But we're just all going to do this together. It's totally fine. So if you guys are interested in doing this, in the book list here, there's 2 different sets. So these are going to be your books for your core books for 2 to 4, and then your core books for 4 to 8. What I usually do is I just get core books from both sides, since I have the older kiddos and the younger kiddos. But when I looked at this, and then there's core books for both ages. And so I actually own the God Gave Us Easter, the Garden, the Curtain and the Cross, the Donkey Who Carried a King, and the Easter Story. I own all of those, so I'm not going to purchase those, but I don't own the very first Easter, Simon and the Easter Miracle, or On That Easter Morning. So I am going to go ahead and purchase those, because those are but I am going to go ahead and purchase those because those are books that I can use year after year after year. So that is the full book list there. And then it has other book suggestions here, which I have some of those as well. It's the Jesus Storybook Bible, Found, Psalm 23, the Bernstein Bears, the Easter Story, Really Woolly Easter Blessings, Rachenka's Eggs, The Legend of the Easter Egg, The Parable of the Lily, and Thorn. I actually only have one of those, so if I can't get to my books over here, I might just swap them with one of the other book suggestions and do that instead. And then you have your whole supply list here. So I really love how with A Gentle and Classical Press, the guidebook, which is what this is, it's like your planner. So you don't actually have to go and make a whole nother planner. It's all included in this here. So it tells you, it gives you the calendar. So this will be in April, and it tells you like when to start unit 1 and when to do unit 2. So this is a 5-day schedule, and we're only going to be doing it 4 days. So we might just double up on a day, or maybe do something on Saturday or Sunday or whatever it is. So really excited about that. So you have, it'll start on April 4th and run through Good Friday on the 15th. And then this will tell you like your whole layout of how it is all going to work. And then it tells you right here. So this is Unit 1. So for Unit 1, you have your whichever core book you're using, your scripture, your catechism, and your poetry. So that's the other thing that I really love about Gentle Classical is it gives you all of these things, and they're always like super easy to add in and everything. And then there's all of the handicrafts. So you're going to do the grass tomb. There is a stained glass cross, the Palm Sunday leaf, and then wash feet is another activity, and resurrection eggs are another activity. And like I said, I ordered the supply kit with this so that I wouldn't have to go and get everything on my own, just to make my life a little bit easier. So let me show you guys all of what is included in the supply kit. So this is how all of the printables come, and I'll show you guys what those printables look like here in a little bit. And then here is the carton for the resurrection eggs. It just has the eggs in there, and then I have to fill them up. So, and then this is just the rest of the supplies. And whatever there isn't enough in here for all 4 kids, I'll just get extra. I think there's enough for, I can't remember, I think it was somewhere between 2 and 4 kids. But you can see here, just everything is in there and labeled. So this is like for the stained glass cross. And then this is all for these are the resurrection egg fillers here. And then this is all for the tomb garden. Which is really neat. And there's the soil for that. Some magnifying glass, and I don't know what all of this goes to yet. What are these? There's some cards there. And then a paintbrush. And the rest of this in here is the supplies for the palm leaf, and I'm pretty sure the stained glass cross. So that's all of the supply kit. So let's go ahead and take a look at those printables. I just want to show you guys really quickly what these printables look like. So this is what you can expect. I don't even know if she has any more of the print for shipping available. But this is what you can expect if she does have any more to get in your order, or if you do the or if you get the digital files, this is what you can expect in your file. So it starts off here with that, and then it says a beautiful illustration of Jesus provided by Stephanie Hathaway. There's that. So you have your lacing activity. There's another one. And then there's an Easter scavenger hunt. So with all of these things, and these are perfect for my little guy to trace. And then what we really enjoyed, we didn't finish the whole Christmas unit because we got really sick, but what we were really enjoying before we got sick was the Christmas storyboard. And so this is really cool. She has included an Easter storyboard as well. So it says, use the following images as an interactive storyboard for the story of Jesus' crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension, allowing your child to cut out the story as you read, print on cardstock, and then laminate for longevity. So that is the directions, and then these are the images. So there's that one. And then these are the scenes for that. There's one scene and then the next scene. And then we have our scripture cards, which are here. And then we get our Easter catechism cards, and then Easter poems. So again, this unit is only 2 weeks long, so you get 2 scriptures, 2 catechisms, 2 poems. And that kind of just goes like when you do the preschool, every week there's scripture, catechism, poem, but that's just a lot longer. So you also get this here, which is the resurrection egg scripture. So I really love how it's all like completely laid out for you. Everything that you have to do, everything that you need, she completely gives it all to you exactly. So there's absolutely no guesswork in it. It's all here. And the added bonus of being able to purchase that supply kit is what really sold me. Because while we did really enjoy the gather round last year, I totally would have done it again. I just don't have the time to, or even the space to like figure out the sourcing of the things that I need for the unit. So just having it all come in one box, prepared and ready for me to start, is amazing. So each one, so it tells you, you have all 12 of your eggs, and there's a scripture that goes with all of it. And then these are the templates. So I will just copy these onto cardstock so that we don't, I'll copy this onto cardstock for each one of my kids so that they can do their activity. And then there's all of these different coloring pages that I can make copies of for my kiddos. So there's 3. There's an Easter basket, church, and then an egg. And then I can also make copies of these here for each one of my kiddos, which are scripture tracing. So there's manuscript and cursive. And there's 2 of those pages. And then this is completely for my little guy, so I'll make a copy for him. I like to hold on to the originals, so that's why I like to make copies of things. Or I can just give this to him. Because when you purchase the print, you also have the digital files. So I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to make a copy or... So, and then for my youngest, he can just cut this because he's the only one that's really learning this skill right now. So that'll be for him. I really like that every time I order something from Gentle and Classical, as far as the unit study goes, all of my kids can use it or benefit from it in some way. Even my oldest, my older 2, they are still new to, you know, bringing scripture and Christian curriculum to their day, because they were in public school for much longer than, obviously longer than my youngest, who's never been to public school, and then my 7-year-old daughter only did half of kindergarten in public school. But the older 2 were in public school for much longer. My daughter went until 2nd grade, and my got pulled out during 2nd grade, and then my son got pulled out during 4th grade. So this adding these kinds of things in for them is still really new. So even though they're meant for younger ages, I feel like they still benefit from it just because it's not something that they've grown up doing. So I'm appreciative of that and having the access to these things for them. So I will be sure to put in the description box a link directly to this course. If you guys are interested in this unit study, you still have time to pick it up, especially if you do the digital option. And then also I will link down to all of the books that are the core read aloud books that you need for this unit as well, if you guys are interested, whether you're going to pair them with this unit or just use those books alone. We did use Resurrection eggs last year with the Gather Round Homeschool unit that I purchased from Amazon. So I will link down to those eggs if you're looking to source a more convenient option for the eggs rather than doing them all yourself. I'll link to those below as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what we are doing for a Easter unit study this year. We are really excited. Coming off of phases of history after my kids, especially my older two, are finishing up writing their big papers. I felt like a little slower pace and a little break from regular curriculum would be necessary. So I think it'll be nice to just get into this Easter unit and take it all in together. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to have you here as a part of my community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!